Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So today I'm going to pose the question, do you guys think I should have gotten the Lexus GX550 Overtrail instead of my brand new 2023 Lexus LX600 F Sport? I think if I was a good YouTuber, I would have held out and just got a 550 because I do think the 550 is going to be a much more popular platform, right? I mean, the LX600, it always has been, the LX570 as well. It's always been a bit of a niche vehicle, you know. I mean, there isn't a huge audience that buys it, which means there's probably not a huge audience on YouTube looking up videos for it. So I think if I was really focusing on building out my channel and making my channel a little bit more successful, I think a wise move would have been buying the GX550 instead of the LX here. I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are. I mean, would you prefer to see the 550 on the channel moving forward? Would you prefer to see the, I guess, which trim, most importantly? I like the Overtrail the best. That'd probably be the direction I'd go. But to me, I think both of them are incredible. This, to me, though, is that LC300. It is the 300 series Land Cruiser. And that's what I love about it. It is the big brute, the big dog. And I always love that. Obviously, the GX550 is the Prado, or the LC250 equivalent, if you will, the 250 series. And to me, that's, I don't know, I mean, my stance on it right now anyway is the 550 kind of feels a little bit like a compromise to some degree. I bet the price point is going to be a lot more bearable. So this right here was $111,000 and some change was the MSRP. I imagine, I don't believe they announced it just yet, but I imagine the GX is going to start in the 70s. That's where I'm kind of guessing where it's going to land, maybe even low 70s where it's going to start. The Overtrail might be 80 something. But still, that's a good 30 grand gap between the LX here. So, especially when we have the same exact engine, right? They both have, at least out of the gate, the GX is going to have the same 3.4 liter twin turbo V6 that we find in the LX here. The LX does crank a little bit more horsepower. That it has 409 horsepower and 479 foot-pounds of torque, whereas that GX is coming out, I believe, is 349 horsepower and then 479 foot-pounds of torque, same torque. But I don't know. I mean, obviously the Overtrail is much more off-road oriented, and that tends to be the direction I like to go with my vehicles and in my builds, if you want to call it that. I prefer that look, which is why even for the LX here, we're going to be putting on these Vossen wheels and BF Goodrich KO2s. So just a reminder what those look like. So I'm excited to get those on. Really, I'm just waiting for about a set of Vossen lug nuts that actually fit it. Unfortunately, the OEM lug nuts on the OEM wheels here don't work with those wheels. So I'm just waiting for those to come in, hopefully next few days. So stay tuned if you want to see that. But anyways, really just wanted to pose that question to you. Do you think I should have just held out and just got a GX550 instead of my LX600 here? Appreciate you watching as always. Till next time.